Gestures assisting verbal communication. Combining nonverbal and verbal communication is the most effective way to portray your thoughts and ideas to others. People do this almost every day when using their hands to speak with somebody. These visual assistants can be broken down into different groups. Emblems are a form of gesture that correlate directly with one word or phrase. These emblems are commonly seen when someone's signifying okay or come over here, or even if you have a nerdy side, live long and prosper. Emblems are extremely helpful because they can be used to completely replace verbal communication when in some sort of area where it's challenging to speak verbally. If you're in a crowded train station and spot your friend on the opposite end of a large group of people, you're not going to shout to him, come over here. You're going to raise your hand and gesture him towards you because you know that he can see you and definitely know that he won't be able to hear you. Illustrators can be used to put emphasis upon whatever you're talking about at the time. These are used to show the physical appearance of something, like widening your hands to show the size of the fish that you caught, or drawing the shape of whatever you're talking about to help give it a physical appearance. This can be demonstrated in football when a referee measures out the distance to a first down and shows the crowd that it's going to be 4th and inches. Regulators are a mechanism used to moderate and control the tempo of a conversation. These are necessary to fully understand the opposite side of the conversation. If you need someone to repeat something, you can simply gesture to them to run that back and run it by you again. If you need someone to stop so you have time to think about what they just said, you can put your hand up so they'll stop. Gestures are a very important part of public speaking, as studies done by Peter Bohl published in the Journal of Language and Social Psychology back in 1986 showed that politicians who used certain hand gestures, amongst other speaking techniques, were better able to control their crowd and rouse applause when they needed to. This allowed them to embellish certain statements as they knew when the crowd would go wild and when to say certain things. Physical imagery has a direct impact on your mental understanding of certain situations. This was noted in a study led by Amy Hubbard. The people in the study were given controlled conversations in which they had things said to them with no sort of hand motion or gestures, and they also had things said to them with random gestures that had nothing to do with the context of the situation. The patients were then given a conversation with fully formed hand gestures, and the brain scans showed that they were able to understand and activate more of their brain when the hand gestures were used in tandem with conversation. In conclusion, you do have a mouth to speak with, but you also have two hands to help you do that speaking. Utilizing your hands when able to is integral to having a strong, structured conversation with another.